discussing about my fight December 15th at Gary, Indiana at 1301 Texas Street. This fight coming up right here. Everyone on this card is going to be fighting along with me. I don't have to sell no tickets for people that want to know if I'm selling tickets. This is just going to be a straight up fight for me. I'm going to be the opponent, and I'm going to shock the world. I'm going to shock people in Gary. It's not the world. I'm going to shock the people in Gary and let them know that they should have put me on that card and had me to be the one to sell the tickets. I'm going to put in work. But I'll say also, man, I'm not only just going to be discussing this, going to be discussing that Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz fight too. But right now I'm talking about this. I'm going to be on this fight December 15th. $30 for admission, $60 if you want to be at the table. But I say it's going to be an interesting fight. It's going to be a lot of interesting fighters. We're going to have the man Derek Superman Finley. It's going to be the also Isaiah Cook. Also other fighters as Caleb Hernandez, Sarah Finch, Alex Martin, Vince Randall, and Summer Lynn, and other professionals. So it's going to be a very good fight, very good night. Doors open at 6. Fights start at 7. It's going to be a very good night for everyone to come and see. Very entertaining fights. But I'll say it's going to be very entertaining. I'm like, I don't know how many times I can say it. I'm very excited. This is my pro debut. Man, I've been waiting for the longest. Been putting in work. Right now I'm down to about 155 pounds. Fighting at 156. I'm going to try to get lower. So then, of course, I can eat for Thanksgiving and then put that weight back on. And then after that, drop it again for the fight. But yeah, I'm really trying to put in work. I'm really just working hard. I ain't lost over 30 pounds just to get to this weight so I can fight at an adequate weight. I'm feeling good right now. Haven't been doing nothing, putting no toxins or nothing in my body. I'm definitely just making sure I stay at number one for myself and just try to start this journey in my professional career. That's number one. Number two, also I just want to talk about the Victor Ortiz and Deontay Wilder fight. Man, I knew Wilder was going to win that fight, but I didn't know he was just going to knock that man out just by finally landing one flush shot like that. Because he really wasn't doing much through the first 6 rounds. Ortiz won like 5, maybe even whitewashed him through the first 6 rounds. He was really just dominating the fight. Wilder wasn't doing nothing but just pawing his jab, not really sticking his jab out there. It's probably because Victor Ortiz hit so damn hard. You know, he must got some George Foreman type power. But I guess it wasn't enough because he fought somebody that really got that eraser that can just end it at any given time. The look on his face said it all when he was on the ground. Like, whoa. Yeah, that's really crazy. But all I know is that when he fight somebody like Ruiz or fight Tyson Fury, man, he's going to give everyone trouble, especially when he finally decides to throw his jab more adequately and throw it instead of constantly pawing his jab and actually snap his jab out there more. And also, he's been working on a lot of good things. He's throwing now hooks to the body more, throwing jabs to the body more. He's actually setting up his punches more instead of just going out there throwing wild punches. He actually looked pretty good. He wasn't as active for this fight as he usually is for any other fight, but he did at least wait for the man to get a little tired, get a little wind, and then after that, threw that right hand right down the middle, and he just ended the fight just immediately. But he does needs to pump that jab more and also throw some more right hands. But when you can punch like that, it don't matter. Everyone got to be perfect against him the whole fight. All he got to do is be perfect once. And that's all it takes. He was perfect that one time, fight over. That's all it takes from someone that hits like that. Some people say that, oh, he's the George Foreman of our generation. No, he's more of like Ernie Shavers, just 4 inches taller and got about another 5 or 6 inches in reach. The man got like an 83, 84 inch reach. So, yeah, that man is like Ernie Shavers of our generation, just a little bit taller and a little bit smaller. Ernie Shavers, what, 6'3", 6'4", about 230, 225? Deontay Wilder between 208 and 220, and knocking guys out 240, 250. So one thing I do know, he got that erasing. If Wilder was to put on any weight, put on another 10 pounds, he'd definitely kill somebody, but it probably would go against him because he'd probably be a little bit slower and probably get tired from lifting all them weights. But he's doing exactly what he needs to do. Now all he got to do is just clean up a few things, get a little tighter, and he's straight because his defense was a lot better than usual. I did not expect to see that. Did not expect his defense to be as tight as it was. His defense was exquisite at times. And Ortiz, yeah, he landed some left hands because them Cuban fighters, they can fight their ass off. I don't care what weight class they in, whatever. All them motherfuckers can fight. That's why most of them got fucking gold medals, between gold and bronze medals anyway. All they do is get up at 5 in the morning, train until 5 in the evening, go back to sleep, and then get their ass up again at 5 in the morning and train again. I know, I heard the stories. All they do is just beat ass all day. So I do know that for a fact. And for somebody to beat a Cuban fighter like that, that means you really putting in work. Canelo did that against Lara, another excellent Cuban fighter, but Lara ran a lot, so that's why he lost that fight. Even though to me, I felt like Lara beat Canelo, but that's a whole nother story. But once again, now Wilder got his eyes set on Fury. Fury better watch out because it looked like Fury might mess around and get stopped. He put his hands behind his back doing that bullshit this time. But Deontay Wilder looking all sharp, he gonna tap, and it's gonna be a hell goodbye. He's gonna be sleep. I do know that much. But that's all I got to say about that. Also, once again, this fight is coming up December 15th. Be there. It's gonna be a very good show for everyone. December 15th. Tickets is $30 for just general admission, $60 for table seats. If you want to know any more information or anything about that, just write me in the comments, and I'll let you know all the info that you need to know. And once again, one love. Thank you, YouTube. This is Jonah Pitney signing out once again with a sports reaction.